All right, I want to go over why we do not use harnesses, particularly for training. Well, I'm not a fan of harnesses at all, but definitely if you're training your dog, you need to get them off a harness right away. Number one, harnesses are incredibly easy for dogs to get out of. So this is, of all harnesses, probably one of my favorite types, because if you get it on snug, it is pretty, so yeah, I can get my fingers under, that's good. I don't want my dog getting out of it. It is unbelievable how many human aggressive dogs have come in for an evaluation in a harness and escaped the harness and come after me. We're talking total human reactive. So if a dog that's human aggressive comes in for an evaluation, I will not sit down with them until they put on a different collar. I'll provide the collar, of course, because we all need to be safe. Most people don't realize how easy it is for your dog to get out of the harness, especially if it's too loose. So this one is fairly difficult for a dog to get out of, but it does need to be good and snug. You just want to get your hand under there. Most harnesses come across here, come over here. There's a lot going on. How dogs do it, I don't know, but they're low escape artists. They get out of them. Here is why we don't like them for training though. It's not at all the escape factor. It's the communication factor. When I am training a dog, my leash is how I communicate, verbally, body pressure, and leash. But leash pressure, once the dog understands what leash pressure is, that tug right there is a communication signal. Not this. If you're doing this, that means your dog does not understand what you're trying to communicate with them. Finger, thumb, that. Here's the problem, is this probably is not going to work really well because I got too small of a leash for this, but and this is a little too snug. My stuffed animal is a little too big for this one. With most harnesses, when I give this pressure, if I'm pulling from this side of the dog, the pressure, the communication signal I'm sending is over here to my dog. If my dog's in front of me and I'm pulling, now my communication signal is to the front two shoulders, or on some harnesses, here or here. Some harnesses that come back here, now I'm sending the signal here, or to the belly. Now I'm on this side, that same signal is now over here. So it all depends on where I am at with my dog, and where my dog is positioned with me depends on the signal that I am sending my dog. The biggest thing that you want to remember in working with your dog, whether it's training or just reinforcing a command like my dog that's in the down here, clarity. I do not want my dog to guess what my intent or what my meaning or what my direction is. If I am using a leash, I'm always sending the signal to the same spot. So if my leash is over here, it's always here. He's getting right here. Because if I'm in a heel, my dog, George, stay. Good boy. Break. Good boy. I'll let him walk around now. It's always consistent. It's always there. It's always here. It's not in the stomach. It's not in the rib cage. It's not on the back. Now it has a lot more clear message. I'm only sending it to maybe one or two different spots. So harnesses, for one, dangerous. Your dog can get off them faster than you can blink an eye sometimes. But the main reason is clarity. We want the same signal to transfer to the same spot in the neck all the time. So I know that little tap means, hey, look at me. There's valuable information coming towards me. So if you're using a harness, transfer over to a good collar. Once your dog has amazing leash skills like George, you can put an ankle bracelet on the guy if you want. It doesn't matter, because he understands any tug on the leash means communication from dad. I got to look up and here it's coming. But until your dog is that spot on with communicating with the leash and understands it that thoroughly, stick with the collar. Hopefully that was helpful for you if you're using a harness and why you should not use a harness. I'm Charles, co-founder of Canine Culture here in Dallas, Texas area. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And if you are needing help with your pup and your training journey with them, we'd love to be part of that process.